Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Max Meyer. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Stays alive. Outside low. Gonna count 1-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. It's there. That's a great play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
1-0.
Ball one, no strikes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Jeimer Candelario.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the mound in this one, Brady Singer. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Singer with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Headed towards the corner. Fraley really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. 3 hits and a loss last night. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Xavier Edwards in the box now. No balls and a strike. This to third, and it stays fair. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And it's fouled away. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Got it. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Austin Hayes. Meyer, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that drops in for a strike. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. This one in the air, center field. Hill settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking.
That is it.
Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know.
And we're back.
Leading
now
up
it's the
for
right
the
fielder,
Marlins,
Jesus
the right fielder,
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Singer back to work.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one. Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's in there. That's strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now for the Marlins, Davison de los Santos. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. And a base hit right there. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two outs, and that is out of play. kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
16, Noel B. Marte.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that is low for ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jake Fraley will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Top of the third, no score. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. And that one inside and it hit him.
Right there.
Here's Jose Trevino. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. They got it for out number two.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Stepping in, TJ Friedel. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Meyer throws to first. And he's back in easily. Two outs. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play, and they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
And he hits a ground ball right side. McLean. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker along the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Otto Lopez. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the first. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. To first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Griffin.
And next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now he steps off the rubber. Swing and a ball popped in the air. De La Cruz. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
McLean.
And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lopez pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Myers moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Hill puts it away, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet your word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. to get on your bubble. Shorty, that's
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Marlins,
Sciambi and Chris
the
Singleton
shortstop,
with you.
Xavier.
And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Xavier Edwards.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000.
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe in second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 7.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. A single his first time. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swung on, popped up left side. Marte under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jameson De Los Santos.
And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos. And he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball into Candelario's glove, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Gavin Lux. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Candelario.
So digging in, Jeimer Candelario. Candelario with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next, Noelvi Marte.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This to center field. Hill moving in on this one. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Singer back to work. This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. He tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there at the knees for a strike. Singer ready to fire now. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground, McLean throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. A little bit high, and now 2-0. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Up and in, 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
At the plate, Griffin Kona. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First pitch, and he just misses. To the right side. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Started to swing, held up. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Friedel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
No strike.
The Reds down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. And strike 2.
3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Up the middle. Over to first. And that is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom
Leadoff
6.
for
Now
the
here's the
Marlins,
cleanup
the
hitter
third
for
baseman,
Miami, Connor Norby. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Check swing, called strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and
The
out of
right
the strike
fielder,
zone, but
number
that's one of the
7,
hardest things.
Game 2.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Sanchez in the box again, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
De Los Santos batting with one down, takes a strike. De Los Santos with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Coming home. And he's out.
Right on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle, Lopez. Throws to first in time. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Hayes at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
To the right side. Off balance throw in time. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Jamer Candelario. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. So the tying run at second.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
Hayes at second with 2 down. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Meyer will depart. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. Calvin Fauché on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
No, inside.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So up next, Jake Fraley. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco getting loose out there. Bender also throwing. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball. Next offering misses down and away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Calvin Fauché is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Jesus Tinoco.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So 2 down. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Sliced hard but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ramirez collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter, and now it's stretch time. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the
Now
Marlins,
here is
the left
Dane
fielder,
Myers.
Dane
There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Myers.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Grounds one to short. Into Candelario's glove. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hill in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The second baseman, Otto.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. There's the strike.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Miami, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Tinoco. In his second season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one hit to right. Sanchez gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie
De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That just misses, and that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is downstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And the batter now, Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Lopez tosses to first. That's out number 3. Reds down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conant. Pagan back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fly ball center field. Friedel pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop Xavier
Edwards. The next up for the Marlins.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fouled off. He was late. Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now, Connor Norby, 1 for 3. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Declan Cronin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lux.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. On the ground to first. De Los Santos takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
And here's the first baseman, Jamer Candelario. Foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez getting ready to go. Enriquez getting loose as well. Out towards right center field. Hill on the move. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the 0-1. Fly ball to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Alexis Diaz.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Pitches in there. Strike 1. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
So it's their last chance in this one. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
I ran out of Papa. To be nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If you nosy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a couple stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. Tug